Thomas Shuelke is a prolific poet who patiently pens a powerful number of pretty poetical pearls. He also really loves alliteration. Thomas's poetry employs many different styles and voices to create work that is incredibly touching and heartfelt. With a flair for combining rhyme and storytelling that is reminiscent of Gilbert and Sullivan opera, Thomas Shuelke is always sure to delight his audience with an entertaining performance. Recently described by Susie Maloney, a local writer in residence, as fascinating and an endlessly curious man, please welcome Thomas Shuelke.
Thank you very much, Steph. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I keep a catalog of all the works that I paint and write. And I'd like to start my reading tonight with poem number 5015, On Friendship. Like the early morning shade is a friendship poorly made, and by noon, so very soon, all too quickly does it fade. But friendships that are hard to get are like the evening shadows yet. While growing longer, they are stronger, lasting till the sun has set. Now we're going to take a canoe trip, down the North Saskatchewan River. The trees along the riverbank. The trees along the riverbank are green, turning gold. And like the lateness of the year, I too am growing old. The trees along the riverbank are gold, turning brown. And like the leafy carpet, I too shall lay me down. The trees along the riverbank are brown, turning red. And like the year departing, I too shall soon be dead. The trees along the riverbank are red, turning black. But like the first green kiss of spring, I too will journey back. My next poem is a living lyric with title Becoming. I am the crooked roots, clawing like a tiger at the ground, either desert dry or with a deluge drowned. Now I become the tree trunk ascending, round branches and big boughs bending. Now I become the topmost crown of leafy green, limbs that are long and lanky and lean. Now I become the bird ready to fly into the endless expanse of open blue sky. Now I become the cloud full of rain, giving and living, I return to the crooked roots again. The next poem I wrote an hour before the meeting this evening, so it's probably my very latest poem. I haven't assigned a number to it, but it's called Full Fathom 5. Full fathom 5, dive to deep despair, then rising up once more to soar through hopeful air. Bring me to the brink, sink in the depths of sorrow, then floating up in place, embrace a new tomorrow. Thoughts are hard to follow, wallow in the mud of mind. Then lifting up, believe, leave all your doubts behind. Worries never end, descend into fear. Then climbing up the tree, see how all the world is clear. Problems never stop. Drop into bottomless pits. Then move up the mountain peak. Seek the solution that fits. Full fathom 5. Dive to the deepest despair. Then rising up once more, I soar through hopeful air.
Beautiful.
My next poem I wrote when I found out I had bone cancer. And it's called Winter Woods. When problems oppress and worries weigh me down, I shall stand erect like a pine tree in winter. And although overladen with snow, from its trunk to its boughs to its crown, it still maintains its rank and bearing, not crooked, not haggard, not bent. Though its burdens be great, and it will be my lesson, for I too will now joyfully sing, will humbly suffer my load until the spring. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.